What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again, and this morning we're here to analyze another exciting announcement from Hot Toys. This time it's the X-23 figure from Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. Guys, before we get started, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any news from the world of 1/6 scale collecting as it goes live here. That said, let's waste no more time and jump right into it. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here so we can read the description. So making an epic return in MCU, X-23 surprises fans with a heartwarming reunion in Deadpool and Wolverine with Logan. By joining forces with other superheroes to confront Cassandra Nova's rule, X-23 shows her incredible power by taking down Juggernaut. So masterfully crafted by Daphne Keene's appearance as X-23 in the movie, the figure features a newly developed head sculpt, so brand new head sculpt, interchangeable hair sculptures, which we'll look at, interchangeable hands with 2 different claw sets, and a skillfully tailored outfit complete with detailed boots, Juggernaut's helmet, and all that good stuff. That said, let's waste no more time and jump right into the photos. First things first, first impressions, just looking at these prototype photos, this looks very good. This looks a lot like Daphne Keene. Some people, again, want an X-23 from the Logan film. It's obviously a younger Daphne Keene in that film compared to this one, which is more teenage years from my understanding. I'm not sure how old she is, but I'm pretty sure she's a teenager. Pretty sure the character is supposed to be around that age. Nonetheless, this looks great. So if you really love Deadpool and Wolverine, which I did, a lot of other collectors and fans of Marvel Universe did, this is going to be one that a lot of collectors are going to have a hard time passing on, I feel, because X-23 is a really cool character. For me, I don't think this one's going to end up in my collection. I'm going to be happy with just Deadpool and Wolverine. But nonetheless, if we're looking at the quality of this figure, it's undeniably good. What you have there on the very bottom, you can see the base. That looks a lot to me like the Darth Vader and Iron Man Battle Damage Mark 85 base. It looks to me like a reuse with some fire effects added to it. It's stone, it has some fire on it. It's a cool diorama base, nothing too crazy. I would like to have seen a little bit different thing there in terms of the base, but nonetheless, that's where we are. And you have the fire effects, which look cool, a little bit cheap, but still, it is a nice diorama base. I wish it were a little bit better all the same. You got the backpack, you got Juggernaut's helmet, the sunglasses. You got 2 sets of claw hands, as you can see, with a fist and then an open hand set of claw hands. You actually got boots with detachable claws as well, which is also super cool. And of course, you got relaxed hands and other fisted hands that are non-clawed as well. So there's a better look at Juggernaut's helmet. You can see the flame effects on the base. Kind of cool. I like it. Not great, but solid. Juggernaut's helmet is a really nice addition to this piece, because I'm sure a lot of collectors will like to use that in their display, either with Wolverine or X-23. So there's the interchangeable hands with the detachable claws to the boot. Also really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Joker, where he has the knife on his boot and you can do stuff like that. Really cool there. I'm assuming this is magnetic or some sort of peg in the boot. I'm not sure exactly, but I'd be willing to bet it's probably magnetic. That's what it looks like to me. I don't see any sort of mechanism there that's going to be visible. Here's the interchangeable hair pieces. You have a more natural look on the right and a more flowy look on the right. That's on the left rather. That's probably a little bit more akin to something more dynamic, a fight pose or something along the lines of that. Of course, you have the head sculpt there with rolling eyeballs. Rolling eyeballs has become the norm for almost every Hot Toys figure nowadays, which I absolutely love. It allows you to change the expression of the figure almost entirely, being able to give the figure a whole new life just by changing the look of the eyes and give it a head tilt or whatever you need to do to pull off the pose that you're going for. I really love this. I think figures nowadays that don't have that, it makes me not even really want them as much, because you can do so much with a little bit of eye movement that changes, again, the whole outlook of the figure. You can see there with a size comparison, X-23 compared to Wolverine. I think this is going to look really cool in a lot of people's collections. I don't think X-23 has a lot of pop on the shelf to people who are uninitiated with the character. I think if you go in most people's collections and you look and you wouldn't really know a lot of these characters, you'd be like, okay, that's cool. That's like a punk rock girl with Wolverine claws. Like, I think she's a really good character, but I don't know if the shelf presence is really what we're going for with her. I think it's just a really, really good head sculpt and great figure and a really cool character. So at the end of the day, we collect for us, but I think if you're going for shelf presence, this wouldn't be the figure for that. Wolverine would obviously fit the mold a little bit more efficiently for all of those things, which is why he's that much more popular. But you look at X-23 here, this looks a lot like Daphne Keene. This is a really good head sculpt. I see the likeness there. Of course, there's a prototype, so the paint applications are really strong. Expect a reasonable decline of maybe 5 to 10% in final product, maybe none if we're lucky, but a lot of times there is a little bit of a decline. You can see that the tailoring does look really good. You got the backpack on her there. Seamless arms, which is fantastic. I don't know how I've skimmed over that for so long, but you have seamless arms on both sides to, you know, cover any sort of visible wrist joints there, which I love. I hate visible joints. People who know me know this about me. I don't like visible joints. So I'm glad that Hot Toys is going all in here and saying, you know what, we're going to go seamless for this character. She deserves it. And I'm glad that that's becoming hopefully the new standard for figures that require it. So very excited about that. Just be careful posing them. Don't do anything too crazy long term. I think you'll be all right. Even with this pose, I would be careful. Keeping the elbows bent long term could result in long term damage, but only time will tell. We don't know how quality this silicone is or what its longevity looks like. So nonetheless, with the sunglasses on, looks pretty cool. The likeness doesn't even really matter as much at that point because sunglasses covering about a third of her face. So the likeness is almost going to be not as important at that point. So to me, if the likeness comes out looking this good, I almost don't want to put the glasses on her if I were to collect her because the likeness is so strong that you don't really want to cover that up. Beyond that, it looks great. I mean, you could do a lot with this figure. I think it's going to fit in nice with the Deadpool and Wolverine line. It just really depends on how connected you are to this character. We did get a price point already for this figure. It's at $265 on Sideshow. This will be up for pre-order on Comic Concepts. I will have a link in the description for you guys and in the comment section once I have it. And I'll provide it to you probably on Instagram as well. So will.foxification on Instagram. If you're not following me there, you can miss a lot of important news. That's the first place I usually post things. So that's really important to be over there as well if you don't want to miss anything. So $265, I think that's very reasonable in today's market. For anyone who's been collecting Hot Toys for a little bit of time, I think you would say, especially nowadays, $265 is actually pretty good. It's crazy how far we've come. $265 used to be a little bit high. Now it's actually low. So pretty remarkable turn of events there. But yeah, I think this looks really good. I'm excited to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Like, let me know your thoughts. Is this an essential figure for you? For me, it's not. Like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine are going to be enough for me. I still have not gotten my Deadpool from Comic Concepts or Sideshow. I have one of each. I have a special edition and a regular edition on the way. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting that Deadpool. And the Wolverine obviously is quite a ways away, but sometime in next year, I think we'll have that one, maybe later next year. But yeah, X-23, I love the Colossus, or the Juggernaut helmet, sorry. And then the base, minimalistic, but fine. Head sculpt is really the shining star here. That's really what you're looking for when you're looking at this figure. It's a great head sculpt. It looks like Daphne Keene. The character representation is strong. People have wanted this character for a while. So I do think it will be relatively popular for that reason. Logan was a beloved film. And you have a character here that, albeit a different look, it is the same character. So I think that nostalgic factor is going to rope a lot of collectors in. And I think that's exciting for people who want this character on their shelf. That said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As I mentioned, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss anything as it goes live here. There's live streams every Friday. So tomorrow at 5:15 p.m. Eastern. Of course, we have review videos. I'm working on a review of Kratos from One Toys and Worldbox. The figure is really, really good. I've been trying to get that review done, so bear with me on that one. That should be out soon. And then, of course, other big picture collecting guides and tips and strategies and other thoughtful videos like that will be here as well. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this one. I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace out. See you later. Bye.